Hi, my name is Sharon Jones, and I am reporting on an article today written by Eva Taumenhagel. She's an MSNBC.com coordinator, and the title of the article is Gender Discrimination Lawsuit, People versus Walmart. The question I'd like to ask you is, do you, the audience, believe that class action lawsuits should be limited to the number of claimants, or that restrictions be made as a piecemeal prototype for overcrowded courtrooms? In my outline, I have defined that in 2009, the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals agreed to a class action lawsuit. Walmart appealed to the Supreme Court. This was held on March 27th of 2011. The Supreme Court heard the arguments as to whether or not a class action suit should be limited or restricted with the number of participants. Currently, there is an anticipated whopping 1.5 million claimants in this lawsuit. A decision from the Supreme Court is not expected until late June of 2011. Corporations that are supporting Walmart would be Costco, Microsoft, Bank of America, General Electric, MSNBC.com, and NBC Universal. Both of the latter are partly owned by GE. Entities supporting the plaintiffs' side are the National Women's Law Center, National Partnership for Women and Families, the NAACP, AFL-CIO, and ACLU. A defendant is described in this particular case as the Walmart Corporation. The plaintiff, however, is Betty Dukes, and there are 7 people supporting her in this lawsuit. Arguments for the defendant, according to Gerald Maitman, an employment attorney supporting Walmart on behalf of Costco and the Society for Human Resource Management, claims the suit is too big and therefore unfair. Maitman also contends that if the Supreme Court rules on Walmart's behalf, the case could be restructured in smaller cases, which would be fair to all concerned. Arguments for the plaintiff: denying a class action status would burden the federal courts with potentially thousands of store-level cases. And again, it's also observed that larger groups provide employees with more protection from retaliation, and it's often easier to obtain company data as a representative of a larger group. The plaintiff states that she was paid less than men with less seniority and was passed over for managerial positions. In closing, this case could actually be a wake-up call for all large corporations, including Walmart. Class action suits like this, the one against Walmart, can protect all workers equally and signal to corporate America that cultures need to change. I just want to take a moment and thank you so much for listening to my article.